Welcome back to Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. Ginsberg Game 10, New South Wales against ACT at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. On a Wobbical hand, good morning, I'm Eric Brook, and alongside me this morning has been a very entertaining morning, Simon Gentings. Hello, Simon.
Hi, Eric. It's a pleasure to be here, especially for this game. This is one of the games I personally wanted to be around for. Showing my bias a little bit, certainly know quite a few of these kids on the New South Wales squad, having spent many years Sunday mornings and Tuesday evenings with them training and coaching, a couple of them on trips and things like that. So it's very exciting to be here, and yeah, look, it's going to be a pretty good game overall.
So I was just having a talk to some of the staff on the ACT bench, and the ACT, they have been outnumbered in a couple of these tournaments, and they've had some other players from the player pool coming in, etc. We know that they've got a small talent pool anyway, which is unfortunate for them, but they're here in all the divisions, which has been positive. Now, unfortunately, yesterday, Marshall Brooks, the captain of the ACT, it has been their best player in this Ginsberg tournament, is unfortunately out for the tournament with an upper body injury, and so we wish Marshall the best. There's been a few injured players during this tournament, but yeah, for the ACT, that's a big loss for them.
Yeah, it's definitely. You never want to see any player of any caliber get hurt, really.
And he's on the bench, so he's still here. Obviously can't play, but he's here, and this will give him a good background as well, and being able to watch his teammates play as well. So we wish our best to Marshall and his family during the recovery. So we have 35 seconds remaining. I had an interesting discussion with some of the kids from the New South Wales team after the game yesterday. I was lining up at the cafe for my usual order of the cocktail combo, and a couple of the kids said to me, "You're the commentator." Yes, I am. Do you know Esri, as in Esri D, as in Speedy? Yes, I know Speedy. I've known her for many years. Have you got all of our names on a piece of paper in front of you? Yes, guys, I do.
Oh, it's really exciting. I mean, this is sort of very exciting to be at this level, and I guess having, a live commentary. It's it's almost the big. Well, it is a big show.
It is absolutely, and this is the thing about it. Thought Fox Media Group here in Newcastle, we run the coverage for half of the teams in the Australian Ice Hockey League. This production is the same production as you would have in the Australian Ice Hockey League, regardless of whichever tournament it is, throughout the 4 tournaments in one here at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. So we're having a look at the ACT at the moment. So they know that they've got the job ahead of them, but a lot of it is their hockey development as well, Simon. You know what it's like when you're coaching newer players and going up the age groups.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about experience and taking some learnings from each game. And it's not necessarily the scoreboard. It's those little individual things that you can work on and learn from during the tournament and any game really, to take it to the next level. And then you go home, and that's where you work on your puck handling and your skating skills and stuff like that. So, but it is real art. Sometimes a lot of kids don't always get a lot of exposure to actual game experience. They spend a lot of time doing training and skill drills, but they don't actually do game-like experiences.
So we're back to centre ice. So opening game for this little segment of Ginsberg for Simon and myself, and we come back now. Fritchley in possession of the puck for New South Wales, looking to enter the zone now. Centering pass, almost connected with somebody in front. It was high in front, very close there, and a good save here. Just a word about Erin Breach, and she's been fantastic in net for the ACT. I don't know how much experience she has, but with the amount of shots that she's had on her, not including goals that she's conceded, but the amount of shots, Simon, she's had on against her she's done a mountain of work. And she gets caught into action very early in this game. It'll come back now towards Cafe Corner. New South Wales looking to stay on the attack. Murphy up against the board. New South Wales keep it in the zone. Firing from distance, and it was a good ricochet attempt. Being in front of the net, Simon, can be a bit daunting, I guess, at the younger ages, is it?
Yeah, definitely. Not all the kids have the size to handle that pressure, but I mean, Lau's probably an exception. He is a lot larger, so it can be an effective screen and be strong enough to stay in position.
So back now, ACT trying to clear it out. They've been hemmed down here. Fritchley on the blue line for New South Wales. It'll come back now for the ACT. And Murphy has been there for a long time. And it will come back now for New South Wales. New South Wales looking to drive the net now. Good save there by Breach on the left-hand post. And it will come back now for New South Wales, firing it in from distance. Regina looking to clear it out up against the Ports Cafe Corner. Simon recommends the soup. Talking to a couple of spectators during the intermission, and now I've told them that the soup on the menu, they're definitely going to go and give it a try. Back now, Eberhardt entering the zone, 2-on-1 situation. Good work there by Wright for the ACT. Using some soccer skills as well, out of the zone. And that will come all the way back down, and it will come back now for Taylor for New South Wales. Ord spending some time down here, Simon, for the first time for the ACT.
Yeah, the first offensive play, having coached the teams that played with and against Kobe Taylor. I know he's got a bit of pace there.
So Ning there trying to clear it in, of the Aston variety. Lots of family members on the same team. D comes onto the ice now, glides into position. In front, ACT need to clear it out. They do. Hayden Lesk. And that'll come back towards centre ice. Here's Taylor again. Good battle up against the boards with Perry. And that will come all the way back down. Hudson Lesk had a day out yesterday with 5 goals for New South Wales. It seemed to be in case of emergency. Call Hudson Lesk to do exactly what he is now. Great save by Aaron Breach. Somebody's missing a stick in the slot area. ACT come and pick up their stick now in the form of Olette. Cafe Corner. Around, weaving, swerving, scoring. And the first goal of the game for this one. 11:35 remaining.
Again, Lesk with the strong carry, strong control. Not much ACT can do to shut him down.
Back to centre ice we go. It'll come back now for Lesk. Lesk driving up the ice. Not very much a stay-at-home defenseman. And bang, bang.
That's for his double. It just makes it look easy. Just able to walk in. Not much pressure coming, unfortunately, from ACT.
Now, for someone like Hudson Lesk, how long would they have been to get be in the system to have this sort of ability? It's not 5 minutes, is it?
No, definitely not. It wouldn't surprise me if he had been skating from a very young age, say 2, 3 maybe, possibly. I'm not too sure what his hockey background is.
But to get to this level, he's clearly top of this age group.
Yeah. Being a bit bigger also helps.
Can I yeet your hat onto the ice, Simon?
There's an early hat trick from Lesk. Yeah, so being a little bit bigger certainly helps, and he certainly, seems to have grown into his body. Because sometimes, when they're that young and they start to grow, and they're a bit lanky and awkward, a bit like Bambi on ice, but certainly not for Hudson.
So back to centre ice we go. 3-0 very quickly in under 5 minutes to play for New South Wales. Here comes New South Wales now at their defensive end, just trying to clear it out, using the glass. And that's another thing as well in relation to both of these teams. The only facility within the ACT and also New South Wales that has full glass is this one at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. So the kids probably enjoy playing here because it feels like the big time. Saved there by Breach. So anyone coming through the Newcastle system, Simon's very lucky to have the facility that they have access to.
Yeah, look, I think we're pretty spoiled here in Hunter Ice Skating Stadium with in terms of the hockey time, particularly for the kids. Gary Dore is very supportive of that development. Just goes to show we got 7, 8 kids from Newcastle alone in the New South Wales squad.
So coming back now, Milstefner now entering the zone on the right hand side. He played very well into freeze as well, all the way back down. And coming back onto the ice now is Booth. So when you're a team, here comes Milstefner again, gets well dispossessed there by Wright, looking to go into the site. ACT looking to clear it out of the zone, back into neutral ice now. Battling hard there is Perry.
Lovely work from Stefner there. Just loses it at the end, but certainly a good zone entry. Had to work hard to work around a couple of ACT players.
He was part of the so-called Free Ninjas line, which they named themselves into free. Booth almost had pocket pick there coming through. It was good effort there by Ord coming off the bench. Cafe corner. 8:50 remaining. New South Wales dominating this one. Kept in the zone via Booth, trying to fire, gets deflected wide. Regina.
It's definitely ACT struggling to get the play out. I'd like to see the wings get to the boards for those breakouts. Not offering the D a lot of options to get the puck out of the zone, and they're getting a little bit trapped, and we're seeing that again. And Booth with a lovely shot,
spraying it wide.
Then ACT off. Lovely work from Liam Fleming there, Newcastle local. He's got a little bit of a shot on him. He can skate quick too. Lovely goaltending there from Aaron Breach. ACT, of course, only running one goalie. We do have a backup E-Bug in Ewan Coetzee, and a local goalie here in Newcastle.
So there's a couple of E-Bugs, Simon,
yes,
that are here for this age group.
Yes, young Xavier Mayers is also one of the E-Bugs. I didn't see him today, but I definitely saw Ewan.
So interference call. The penalty box door will be opening. New South Wales penalty box door is opening. And Simon, this is an important power play coming up for the ACT. They haven't had any shots on yet, and basically 0 offensive zone time.
Yeah, Will Cunningham in the box for interference. This might be, hopefully ACT can get a good opportunity, get some structure. Look, when you're on a power play, it's always good to work that puck around and get some structure and movement. Even if you don't end up converting, it's always a good settler, and this is certainly not what we wanted as Les walks in again for his 4th goal of the tournament, and we've still got 1 minute 49 in that period.
So a short-handed goal for New South Wales. Now, if I was going to yeet your beanie off for a hat trick, this is a common hockey thing. What's 4?
Ooh, not too sure actually.
Here's Lesk again. You might be able to get out 5 shortly. Lesk firing, and on cue is 5.
And just a little bit too big, too powerful. Just creates his own space. Seeing the replay there. ACT not coming up to him. They really got a challenge and put some pressure on him. I'm not sure if even that's going to be enough, as he's a good puck handler. But they need to put sticks in the way.
And
Bodies
that's exactly
and sticks.
what Brock did. Brock Wright.
Yep.
It'll come back now for Ezra D. Hi, Speedy.
I did have a couple of words to Speedy, and she did. She was very excited that we were making the call.
Oh, well saved there at Breach.
Ezra D able to keep that in. Oh, lovely pass. Looking for Lesk in the middle, unable to connect. I just managed to muscle ACT off it. Regina still trying to forecheck, and Murphy there as well. And this is when you want to put pressure and not allow that space for Hudson, who scores goal number five. Yeah? 5 or 6? 5.
I don't think anybody else except for Hudson Lesk has scored so far.
No. Of course, we'll just confirm those goals at the end of the period, as we have a 2-minute break between period 1 and 2.
It's going to take you 2 minutes to recap the goals, Simon.
Yeah.
Make it easier for yourself, mate.
Yeah.
6:25 remaining.
Well, again, New South Wales just finding some space through Burns. Shoots wide and high. Robinson does a little dance around. ACT managed to temporarily. Nee Van Appen keeps it in. Finds Lau. Again, Jensen Robinson skating down into the bottom. Skate high corner. Oh, fans on the pass. ACT managed to clear it. Will coming out off the bench. Just bats it forward, but finds Zhao. Parry with an almost attempted shot, but it's blocked with an effective stick from New South Wales. Hard wide shot from Burns. ACT regather. Ord coming through, but this challenge. Ang with the puck. Looks to cross the ice. Young Jake Cunningham coming through, moving his legs. It's going to be... Oh, bats it in. Oh, breach on it. Oh, a bit unlucky. Not entirely sure in that mess who scored there for New South Wales. Looks, it might be that is claiming the goal there.
Can confirm not Hudson Lesk.
Yes. So, one different name to read. A little bit of a better sequence from ACT, leading apart from that last bit, but certainly had a couple of attempts. Breach, just freezing that puck. Or a little bit of push and shove. I think Q may have taken a little bit of a dig as Breach was covering it.
How important is this conversation now between the officials and the player? Because, you know, these still are young children, U13.
Yeah, really important. You want to settle it down. You don't want to devolve. We certainly don't want to see, you know, fighting at this age group or level. Lovely work from Breach, trying to keep that ACT goal dry. Puck managed to boggle. Foot race with Fritchley Murphy on the forecheck for ACT. Or double team there. Brown unlucky not to get that puck. Again, this might be just not enough for icing. As Booth gathers up and carries it behind the net. Looking for that breakout pass, finds Liam Fleming, just overdone. Thought he was offside there for a second as he overskated the puck, and a shot. Oh, Breach unfortunately not quite covering that post, and it just boggles. Wasn't a particularly hard shot, but it boggles over the shoulder.
I was listening to Dawn Watt and also Rob Dushman before in relation to angles of goalies, and sometimes that's a hard thing to work out what angle you need to be in because of the pucks coming from different directions, and that's sometimes the case. And there's a penalty coming, 2 minutes for a slash, and ACT Simon heading towards the power play.
Again, I'm hoping this is an opportunity for ACT to get some structure and get some play and get some time with the puck on the stick as Schumack is in the box. Zapatero for ACT wins it, but only temporarily. New South Wales and backs it around the boards, and it's picked up by Fritchley. New South Wales, strong play from Makarenko. ACT starting to put a bit more pressure, and this is what I like to see. A little bit more direct pressure, getting sticks in the way, not allowing the puck carrier just to walk. New South Wales certainly looking to move it around, which I think that's the difference. They're not, I guess earlier it was the Hudson Let's show, but now they're starting to find each other and starting to move the puck around. That makes it hard for ACT to really shut New South Wales down.
So new line coming onto the ice for New South Wales. So still a minute 12 of the ACT power play, but they're at the wrong end.
Eberhardt wins that, pushes it back, but ACT are able to regather and trying to find, but just pressured off the puck there by Zapatero. Pushes it forward. Tapped away, gathered by Speedy onto Lesk. Lesk walking in his own. Again, you cannot leave that much room for Hudson Lesk because he's always going to shoot nice and clean, and unfortunately Breach unable to contain that shot.
So great work there by Hudson Lesk. Now one question that I have for you, Simon. This is U13. So has been a recent push for a cross-ice games for juniors? Is this the first stage where they get to use full ice like we're seeing now?
Yeah, I believe so. Certainly at U9s they often encourage cross-ice matches. But having said that, we, in Hunter Ice Skating Stadium, we have an in-house tournament that's ages from 7 right up to 13, and it's full ice. So there's a little bit of philosophy whether the smaller ice is good for developing puck handling in tighter spaces.
Lesk, that was just ridiculous from distance.
Again, just showing his size. A reminder, we were 27 seconds still with Schumack's penalty, so that was short-handed. We've always seen a couple of short-handed goals. Les carrying it. Tries to find Kobe Taylor. Taylor and Makarenko on the race. Makarenko turns to win it and carries it out on temporary, but nice little toe drag from Kobe Taylor. Breach, able to cover that. That's the right position. The other thing with a goalie, it's hard, those angles, but it's also hard to know when you should be aggressive and move forward out of the paint just to take down that ankle. At that age, it's really that not a lot of goalies don't understand that moving forward actually creates a better shield.
So great save there for Breach. Just talking about the younger ages and that sort of stuff. At what sort of age are kids starting to elevate the puck off the ice and making a shot like that one?
Probably around that U11s. Yeah, definitely start to see that. Most of those kids, the issue that we often have is that because they're shorter, they have to cut down the sticks, and the flex and the stick is a lot stiffer, and most of them are not strong enough to flex the stick anyway. So most you'll see are preferring snapshots or just or what I term a shovel shot. New South Wales down in the bottom corner finds Burns, who tries to slap it in, but it's met by traffic. ACT trying to grab it out. Oh, lovely little attempt there, trying to disrupt the play from Murphy, but unsuccessful. And
great save there by Breach. Is there an age where what in hockey is called a slap shot? Okay. The question I'm going to ask, at what age, now I refer to it as selecting power drive or what people in hockey call a slap shot, is there an age where people have to learn how to do that they're actually allowed to do that? Because I think it's banned in younger age groups.
It depends on the tournament. It really does. In U11s, it could go either way, whether they allow slap shots or not. But certainly at this age, they definitely should have that, or start to develop that in the arsenal. Again, a lot of them don't necessarily have that timing or that power to flex the stick in the shot. Good couple of saves there by Breach. And even in the NHL, you want to go top level, there's been talk that the use of the slap shot's actually been reduced, not because it's been outlawed or anything, but it's just the reward for effort, so to speak. Yeah. It is a little bit of a slower shot to wind up. Obviously, the puck travels faster, but the goalie can see that shot generally coming. And usually a slap shot is quite an open shot. You're not really going to try to slap it when you've got players, pestering you at the time. So that is the end of the first period. New South Wales dominating shots on 30-1. ACT just getting their first shot on. Simon, I'll get you to read through the goal scorers and the assist plays for that first period. Yeah, so 10 goals for New South Wales, unfortunately for ACT. The massive bulker from Hudson Lesk. So the first goal was Hudson Lesk unassisted. Hudson Lesk, the second goal, assisted by Esri Speedy D. Hudson Lesk unassisted for the third goal. And then we have 3 short-handed goals coming up. Hudson Lesk for number 4, unassisted. Hudson Lesk number 5, unassisted. And Hudson Lesk assisted by Kobe Taylor. Those last 3 short-handed. Goal number 7. Sorry, the screen's just in the way. Young Jakey Cunningham. I'm really excited to see that one. A local Newcastle player. Really up and younger brother of Will Cunningham. So he's playing up. So fantastic. Assisted by Isaac Luo and Charles Hui for goal number 7. Charles Hui backs up for a goal assisted by Liam Fleming. Hudson Lesk for goal number 9. That's a short-handed goal as well as to Isaac Luo's assist. And Hudson Lesk assisted by Kobe Taylor for yet another short-handed goal. So 5 short-handed goals for Hudson Lesk. How many goals has Hudson Lesk on? Let me check to see. It might be easy to see which ones Hudson hasn't scored. So 1, 2, 8 of those goals are Hudson's. So period number 2. Simon getting Eric Brook with you. Or it manages to win that only temporary, but again, Lesk, that name comes up again. Strong carry up through the middle channel. He's going to look for a goal. Breach, high, over the top. Breach not needing to stop that. It's so hard, it's come back into the New South Wales zone. Intercepted, it was going to Fleming, but Les picks that up. Again, ACT just caught a little bit flat-footed. Oh, lovely. I'm not sure how Breach managed to stick that pad in the way. And ACT skating down the bottom boards, down to Cafe Corner. Shot on, another shot. Easily palmed off by Blaze Drew. Oh, no, sorry, that's not Drew. It's Mackay. Esri D carrying up, looking to carry. Banks it off the boards. Still regathers. Going to look for someone to pass to. Almost finds. Oh! Esri D with her goal. Somehow she was looking for Fleming coming down the middle, and just an awkward bounce.
Oh, and the quote as she did the flyby, I got it. She goes coast to coast, 200 feet or 60 metres, and the quote from Esri D, that'll be up on the board for a while at home. I got it.
Yeah. Young Esri, she's ever since she's been tiny, she's been born on skates, and a strong supporter of the Sydney Sirens in the AW.
Can we check on JD, see how he's after that?
That's, of course, Esri's father, announcer for the AI, and has a nice booming voice. He'd be very excited. I can't see him at the moment. Les coming down and pressured. Again, managed to recover that deep pass. Ouellette couldn't quite control it. Good pressure from ACT, trying to get it out. Breach again, has to be strong. She's placed 34 shots so far to ACT's 2. Mil Steffner in the centre, facing off with Regina. Steffner winning that, batting it back to Fritchley. Finds Booth, just dances on that blue line. Nice end from Booth from the blue line. I always like, even at this age, it's great to see defensemen not afraid to shoot from the blue line. Fritchley bats it back into the corner, out of danger. Not quite, obviously not out of the zone yet. Dancing in the skate, good soccer skills, and managed. Murphy almost carrying it through, but gets intercepted. New South Wales on the charge again. Look, Schumack coming down the centre, shot wide. Booth gathers up. And again, another shot. Oh, manages to catch the skates of Zhao and deflect it away. Murphy tried to gather that, gets out of the zone, and New South Wales have to regather. Booth, cross ice pass, lovely use of the D to D passing there for New South Wales. Strong carry, lots of room, nice shot, and again, no one there to challenge that shot. Too much open space for New South Wales, and ACT unfortunately paying the price. Fortunately, ACT have not been on the right end of the scoreboard, but I do hope that they take something away and treat this as a learning experience.
And it is all part of the learning experience, Simon. You know, we don't all have the skill or whatever necessarily, and it all is part of, learning the game. It's a complicated game, not just handling a puck or whatever, but just generally, first of all, skating, and then to be able to do what anybody on the ice can do here. There's lots of skill all the way up from, U7 all the way up to where we are now and beyond.
Yeah, there's a definite cliff when it comes to skill level, particularly if you are a late starter, and I often see that with the kids that I coach. Coach U9s, and sometimes we have first timers, and they end up, sometimes they're within 5 minutes they're in tears because they feel like everyone else has skating circles around them, but then I explain to them that these kids have been doing it for years.
Can confirm, as a 40-something-year-old man who started learning how to skate and play hockey, can confirm.
Again, an attempt at a slap shot. Just need to wind it up a little bit more from Burns. ACT trying to get it out. Neve Van Empen just sends it deep into the skates. Kobe Taylor looking for someone in the centre. Tries to find it, unsuccessful. Neve just managed to dance around. Foot race. But this should be icing if Neve can get to that. Yes, and she does. She gets there first. So New South Wales ACT again still on pressure, unable to relieve it as we get a change from the New South Wales line.
And that JD will come back for icing. JD welfare check. Oh man, end to end it. He's probably not able to type any more than that at the moment. He is in arena, so he'll be watching that quite a few times, no doubt.
Lucky Thought Fox Media Group have this on video for him, so
otherwise he'll just have to do it on pantomime. She'll just have to reenact it, but otherwise Speedy.
Luo trying to dance around, but Handley moved out by ACT. Regina tries to dump it forward. Regathered by young Jake Cunningham with his distinctive skate style. Seen that style many hours. Has a shot. Breach able to not be breached. So the pun had to be there.
I'm rubbing off on you, Simon.
ACT still under pressure. New South Wales looking for the D. Battle between Jake. Nice. Sends it wide. New South Wales again walk into the zone. Breach able to just loft that over the top. Banks around the backboards. Robinson battling hard against Wright. Reinforcements come in for New South Wales. No one else there for ACT. Shot from Will Cunningham is wide. Again, New South Wales is starting to use their cycle, which is often a skill that you don't often see. Certainly on Murphy brought down, and this offside for New South Wales.
And I guess, Simon, at this young age as well, you just see the puck, you want to go grab the puck, take it off. Of course, you have to do things like know and remember the offside rule, which is not always easy because you just see the puck and you just want to go and attack it.
Yeah, it's very common to have someone just floating in the offensive zone offside and not realise that they are offside as well. So, again, New South Wales able to hard, strong. Liam Fleming just drops it. Les almost picks it up, but two bodies from ACT just disrupt the play and dump it into the Zamboni corner. Les picks that up. Just as a little bit of a hard stop and skate. Looking for the cross pass. Unsuccessful. Esri keeps it in deep. Finds Liam Fleming. Has a shot. Hard shot. Breach there. Again, Fleming picks it up. Skates through. Drops the puck. Esri D with just a specky shot from the blue line. Breach not quite. I don't think Breach saw that, and obviously it just went through.
We know she's got a cannon, Simon, and D, we're on hat-trick watch.
I think we'll have to get medical attention for JD if that happens. Les.
JD
again,
will be yeeting himself onto the ice.
Yeah. Lask a little bit, again, too much room. He's just got a shot that can lift, which, at this level, there's a few players that can really do that well, and Lask is certainly one of them. But having said that, a majority of the shots are all, going to be sliding on the ice. Van Eppen banks it forward to Fleming. Fleming picks it up. There's no skating style. Cuts across and dumps it on the backhand. He's a hard worker, Liam Fleming is. So again, New South Wales taking really real chance. 15-0, 45 shots on goal to the 2. Really want to see ACT be able to have a little bit more time. Really start to be maybe, and that was a good play from Regina, just really putting pressure. Those little things, you know, even if you can't convert it into goals, it's those little things, putting on that, you know, being strong on the forecheck, learning to take that time and space, pushing those players onto the outside shoulder and wide so that they're less dangerous for breach. Unfortunately, we have another goal to Miller-Stefner.
Well, that depends on your point of view. If you're on your New South Wales, you want to see various people scoring. Miller-Stefner's had himself a good tournament, also up into freeze as well.
Yep. Oh, look, it is. You know, you do want to. Part of me does want to barrack a little bit for the underdog, and having lived nearly 14 years in Canberra, you know, there's an element of, you know, ACT in me as well. So I don't want to see, you know, there's also the element, these are young kids, so we don't, you know, we certainly don't want them in these situations where they stop enjoying their hockey. It's really important that they learn from this, that they go in with the attitude of, hey, I did the right, you know, I did a good thing in that last shift.
And I know we were talking about it earlier in Tange, but it's just a case at this stage, just concentrate on something good, like for Erin Breach, for instance.
Yep.
Okay, the 16 shots that have gone in, but she's had 48 shots in total as a classic, for instance.
Yeah, and that's a high workload for any goalie, really. It's not quite the 70 shots that Oberoi had to face the other week in the AI, but look, it could get up there, unfortunately for ACT. But I just want to see them just, you know, be a little bit more aggressive on their forecheck and, you know, use their body. Again, Breach covering that, forces that shot wide. Booth walks in from the blue line. ACT taking control, has a little bit of time. Just run with it, run with it. Perry runs down. Parry. Again, that nice little Zapatero, nice little forecheck. Oh, lovely, lovely work. Regino's on his own, foot race. Get there. And it's, oh, yes. Oh, you'd love to see it.
The Hunter Ice Skating Stadium has just erupted, including the New South Wales parents on the far side. What a goal, Simon.
Yeah, look, definitely. There's not that many ACT fans there. There is an ACT flag across the way. But there's certainly lots of hands in the New South Wales side cheering and clapping, and that's what we want to see at this level.
So while they've had 3 shots on, one of them has been a goal.
Yeah, got to be happy with that. Fans on the shot. ACT managed to regather. Oh, again, fanning on the shot, not being able to control it. Booth picks that up. Looks for Fritchley. Fritchley dances around. Finds Kobe Taylor, who just bats it on. Regina, the goal scorer for ACT, bats it around the corner. Round behind the net. Taylor. Oh, lovely little block. Looked a little bit sore after that shot. Parry. Was that Murphy? Regina, sorry. And we have an offside whistle. Again, New South Wales getting a little bit too excited.
And that's the thing too, sometimes, Simon, as we were mentioning before, you know, you can see it 16-1, New South Wales. The team's excited, as you can understand, but you still have to do things like watch the offside.
Yeah. ACT managing to partially win that face-off. Zapatero was trying to get it, but it's regathered by Wright. but it's batted deep into the corner. On strong forecheck there. Willett able to wheel back around and away from Ring's challenge. Oh, lovely little bit of puck handling there from lovely right up Willett, sorry. Again, if you want to dump it deep, which is fine, but you do have to have that strong charging forechecker to get to try and pick up that puck. We have a whistle. I think the call was for a hand pass. So it's brought out the zone.
So you might want to explain hand pass briefly, Simon, for anyone who's not aware.
So a hand pass is where if you bat it with your glove and it's touched by another player on your own team in the offensive zone. As a D, you can hand pass all day. It's fine, but not in the offensive zone. Makarenko managed to get to the puck, just fumbles on it, and it's picked again, forced forward by New South Wales, who Jake's doing a little bit of a puck handling deke, manages to pull it out of the zone and then force his team offside.
So, and that's a difficult thing. That's a difficult thing sometimes too with the line. Doesn't matter what level of league, inside, outside, can be offside there any day of the week, twice on Fridays.
Yep. Oh, unfortunate handle, and it's a little bit too easy there for Isaac Lua as he scores a goal. Just a little bit of fumble from the ACT. Just managed to provide that time and space to pick up the puck. Jake Cunningham has a shot wide. No need for Breach to save that one. And it bats up into the netting and out.
So 2:32 remaining before the Zamboni break. 17-1 New South Wales. New South Wales looking to go on to the attack.
We got Hui and Zapatero in the centre. Hui managed to win it. Finds Lesk standing at the blue line. Goes for Lex to go for a walk into the Zamboni corner. Fleming was there, bats it forward and gives New South Wales a good opportunity. Regina and Fleming looking for the pass. It's cut off. Well cut off by Wright there. And it needed to be, and Breach covers that up for safety.
Seriously, with someone like the surname D, how could you not be playing D?
Oh, she was born a D, really.
Well, yeah, it is. It's on her birth certificate.
Yeah. Parry. Strong carry forward. Looks to carry it out of the zone. Oh, just boggles off the back of the stick. We got Lau again. Just a little bit too much time. Bit strong, a little bit taller, a bit stronger. Able to carry it and shoots. Carries it into the zone. Has a nice shot. Just jinks in and gives himself a bit of a better angle on that shot. Stefner won that to Esri D. Bats it forward. Was picked up by Willett, but loses it temporarily. Oh, lost to Dylan and Lesk. Again, wide shot by Lesk. Parry trying to challenge. Lesk picks it up again. Stefner's got the stick up. Oh, but the side of the net and behind. Lau. And we have a whistle. Is the
Just checking on the injured player in the slot.
gives him a moment to collect his breath. He's able to get up on his own steam. He's able to skate off. Excellent work. stick taps and a round of applause. Change the line for ACT. Right, has to come off. We've got Zapatero and Miller-Steffner in centre in the Zamboni face-off. Oh, Zapatero, great little push forward and a little bit of foot race. Crowd goes wild. Oh, nice save. Oh, picked up almost. Murphy had a golden opportunity on that rebound. Excellent work from Zapatero to push that forward and have that shot. Hard rebound. Oh, bounces off the post. New South Wales with a strong counter-attack and Breach able to cover it and bouncing off the post.
58.59 seconds, Simon, before the Zamboni break.
I think ACT will be definitely looking for that break and regather. I think they've played some better sequence in the last little sections. Or heavy bounce into the boards, but it appears to be all right. ACT regather, looking for that pass, not able to get it. Parry wasn't able to offload it, and it's carried offside. Did manage to get it out of the zone, so you know, as a player, when you're caught in that D zone, that couple of inches can make a big difference. Getting batted out of the zone. Burns. Breach. Lovely cover. Lovely. Strong skate down. Looking. Oh, nice connection. Almost there for Murphy. Couldn't quite get there. Zapatero working hard on that back check. Putting pressure. Taylor. Again, just overskates it. Zapatero manages to bat it out. Murphy just temporarily holds on to it. And there we have it. That's the end of the second period as we go into the Zamboni break. Lots of shots, 52 shots to 4 for New South Wales. 18 goals to 1. Fantastic goal to Regina, sorry. Let's cover the second period goals before we depart temporarily.
Very happy New South Wales bench, as you can imagine. ACT heading off towards the dressing room. As we mentioned, we have an E-Bug sighting there, and you know, it's a good thing for the E-Bugs as well. Didn't get selected for their state teams, but made themselves available anyway.
Yeah, it's young Ewan. He's a first-year goalie. Always tries hard. It's good. This is a good experience. Willing to learn, as is the other E-Bugs, Dave Myers. They're both very young goalies, both first-year goalies, but yeah, certainly willing to learn. So
we all have to be willing to learn. Doesn't matter what we're doing, if we're on the ice or off the ice, and that's exactly what's happening now. Simon, please read through the goal scorers and the assists for the second period.
So 9 goals in total in that second period. I was going to say 8, but 8 to New South Wales. So Miller-Steffner scoring the 11th goal for New South Wales, assisted by Jack Dillon. Esri D, first goal unassisted for the 12th goal. Hudson Less for 13th goal unassisted. Liam Fleming assisted by Neve Van Eppen for goal number 14 for New South Wales. Adam Miller-Steffner again unassisted for goal number 15. Esri D for her second goal in the game, assisted by Yatyin Dita Lau. Aaron Rogina for the lone ACT goal, and what a goal it was. And he was assisted by Kalel Willett. And then we've got Isaac Lure for goal number 17. Sorry, my computer is frozen there for a second. Unassisted. And Hudson Less, assisted by Charles Hui for goal number 18 for New South Wales. So you've been watching the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium for the National Championships of Ice Hockey Australia 2024. We're watching the Ginsberg ACT versus New South Wales. We'll be back after the Zamboni's done the ice clean. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium here in Lake Macquarie, Newcastle, Awabakal land. You're watching the National Championships or the IHA 2024. We're currently watching the Ginsberg for ACT versus New South Wales. A little bit of a one-sided affair on the scoreboard, unfortunately. 18-1. A brilliant goal from Regina from the ACT. Lots of applause, lots of cheering when that happened. Regina bats that forward, finds Murphy, able to enter the zone, but it's gathered up by Booth, who wheels it around the net. Intercepted. Almost had an opportunity there for ACT, but again, it's regathered by Lau. Brings it in, carries it in, wheels around, looking for a D. Critchley, shot from the blue, body's in the way. Zhao bats it out. Foot race as Fritchley goes back. Will it get there? Yes, just a little bit too deep, and it's back for icing.
Early stages of the third period. Shots on, needless to say, well and truly in favour of New South Wales. The ACT, however, they won't give up as they continue their journey. They are getting better during the tournament. And an attacking zone face-off, Simon, coming up for New South Wales.
Yeah, cafe corner. New South Wales wins it. Just a little bit open for Jacob Cunningham as he bats it into the goal. So nice goal for Jakey. Again, a Newcastle local. His brother Will having a chat to him in number 89. Probably offering him congratulations. Both boys are very competitive, especially against each other. So ACT winning it. Toro just bats it. Zapatero struggling to control it. Big shot blocked. And Lure's able to get it out of the zone. Walks through the two defenders. Breach. Strong play by Breach. She's been fantastic. She hasn't had a lot of support from her defence, unfortunately, but look, Breach has been a brick wall. Strong shot by Jacob Cunningham. He loves that type of shot. Picks it up. Just fumbles it. Was going to carry it around behind the net. Again, finds Jacob Cunningham. Turn one breakaway. Zapatero chasing behind, but not getting there. Breach just sticks out the pad, able to block it. It was probably going to go wide anyway. Lesk. Strong carry behind the goals. Looking for some options. Giving lots. Lovely little forecheck from Willette. Good effort there. Lesk all over the zone. Lovely pass. Miss Defner was unlucky not to connect on that. Lesk again carrying. He parried to put a little bit of pressure on him. Just peels away and gives Les that room to move and shoot. And again scores yet another goal. Goal number 19. Or is that 20? 20, sorry.
Not 20 for Hudson Lesk, by the way.
No. There's possibly about 16.
So play continues for Mill Steffner, Simon.
Mill Steffner carries it in. Goes down and skate high corner. Comes around. Intercepted by ACT. ACT again. D just trying to stop that coming out of the zone, but it's picked up by Lesk outside the zone as he has to re-enter the zone. Dances around Zapatero. Shot. Breach in the right spot. Fantastic save. Lesk down in cafe corner. Looking for the give and go. Lovely again, and lovely save from Breach. Bit of a scramble. Lesk is there again. Wheeling around. Just need Parry to be a little bit more aggressive on that forecheck. Back check. Excellent work there by Makarenko, putting pressure on the player. That's exactly what ACT need to do a lot more of. It's good effort. Less able to find Mills Stefano there and just bats it in, and unfortunately catches Breach in the wrong position.
And that's what I'm really looking for now from Hudson Lesk. We know he can score goals. That's fairly obvious, but I'd like to see him pass it around a bit more to his teammates. He handed it off to Adam Ninja there, and Mil Stefner scored. But I'd like to see him pass it around, maybe to his D partner, and then giving some quality passes as well and getting some assists up.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like this team to get, this is a good opportunity when you are playing against a clearly weaker opposition. You really need, this is a good opportunity to really focus on playing some structure and setting up your shots. I've been on the side of both sides of where a team has been beaten, but I've also been on the side where a team is definitely overpowered. ACT not quite at Van Appen, just managed to keep that in. Shot, Breach, just boggles over the top. Lucky not to go in the goals there. Taylor tried to gather it, but ACT managed to carry it out. Strong carry. Strong carry from Regina. Murphy doing well to stay on side in that sequence.
That almost went in, Simon.
Yeah. Again, I would have liked to see in his second. Unfortunately, Round was in the wrong area when he touched the puck and caused the offside.
So Erin Breach doing a mountain of work back there. Yes, she has conceded 21 goals, but there's 62 shots on at the moment against her.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not just about the goalie. The goalie plays a large part. Definitely need some support in front as well. Definitely no fault from Breach. She's working hard. Actually quite a decent goalie in my opinion. Yeah.
41 saves.
It's quite incredible, really. Excellent work from Murphy. A little bit unlucky. Good effort though. Regina falls over, allows Lau the shot. There we are. Looking for those centre passes, much cleaner passes, getting into structure. Hui looking for Booth. Booth shoots from the blue line. Lovely save from Breach. Again, much better work from ACT defending their house. Good net front battle. Just some real good pressure and contact on the players are there.
This replay shows it perfectly, Simon. How many bites at the cherry there were, and Breach was strong on that one.
Yeah, but we also saw the ACT really just started push them out of that zone, not let them have those clean shots, and that's what I want to see more from the team. Breach a little bit unlucky with that goal there.
So just to expand on the point we were making about the number of shots on and that sort of stuff, you mentioned Oberoi in the AI before, and the point you're making about the defence, let's say hypothetically he had 70 shots on. That's 70 times that it's got through the D. So What are the D doing in that example? And, Erin Breach is doing fantastic, and this will come.
Yeah, definitely. Although having said that, it's not always the D's job to stop the shot. It's to push the player into a less dangerous place. Push them wide so that even if they do have a shot, it's not as dangerous. So yes, they can be a high number of shots, but if they're garbage shots, they're not going to score. New South Wales.
Simon, sorry, we'll come back for icing.
New South Wales just dumping that a little bit too deep. Young Jakey Cunningham was a little bit too far, and Wright was there in the spot to create the icing. Zapatero and Robinson in face-off. Zamboni corner. Zapatero did well to push it into the position, but ACT unable to capitalise. Right, just fans on it, but just enough to get it out. Makarenko. Oh, just a little bit too keen, that young Hudson Lesk.
Can't exactly blame the guy there, Simon.
Yeah, look, but I, getting back to what you were saying before with Lesk, I think it's really important that we the coaches, well, hopefully the coaches encourage him to set up plays more.
And what I'd also like to say, here's Speedy D firing. That was almost hat-trick goal material. JD could have almost yeeted himself onto the ice there. Continue, Simon.
I did have a chat to JD, and he was very excited. Lesk at the top. Let's have a look for, again, nice hard shot, and just Breach unable to freeze that, and it looks to be, who's that? Looks to be Jack Dillon with a goal.
So we'll run through all these goal scorers for this period at the end of the period. Just to finish this point off, and another strategy as well at the moment. D's on the line with Lesk in defence. Maybe put Lesk down to another line, sort of share him out a bit as well. What do you think about that? Yeah,
definitely. It's helpful to, sometimes mix it up and allow him to learn to play with other players and different play styles. It's good for his development. We know he can shoot, but now's the time to really develop. Okay, looking at the play, looking at where he's got options to create goals for other players. Oh, a bit of a heavy tumble. Lesk goes down, flying down. New South Wales, Miss Stefner still in control, but they're offside.
That was a classic example. You could use your D partner there instead of just driving the net yourself. Use your D partner. You got one side of the ice to stay on. You stay on that side. If you want the puck to go on the other side of the ice, send it across to your D partner, and they can get in the right hand side. As a for instance.
Yes. I mean, look, the game, I don't think the game is in any doubt, so now's the time to be playing. Now's the time to be looking at developing your players and making them work in ways that they're not used to working. They've got time and they've got space. AC New South Wales, Kobe Taylor going into skate hard corner with the puck. Dances around. Oh, well intercepted by ACT. Couldn't quite get it out. Burns with the shot. Breach just batting it away. Willett in the bottom. Met by Ng. Battling in front. Breach again with a lovely save. Willett carrying the puck. Out. Strong carry. Lovely work. Oh, just a bit unlucky. It was a good opportunity for ACT. Lovely work from Willett, moving his legs, protecting the puck with both the stick and his body.
Timing's so important, and I'll ask you, as a coach, Simon, you've got all these ACT players in this instance coming up. Now, do they actually work as a drill where they'll actually try and come up together, but the person with the puck goes first? Is that a drill that they usually do at this age or not?
I would think so at this level. Yes, you probably should. Definitely, and certainly in general play, even in some of the drills that I run, I sometimes enforce the offside, even though it's not necessarily a game situation, so that they become aware of it. ACT covering up the puck. Oh, just loses it. Oh, fantastic save from Breach. Fleming. Lamb, just bats it off the side of the net. Puck is lost there. Parry coming in to clean it up. Managed to bat it out of danger, but just can't quite get it out of the zone. And two New South Wales players in place. Three now. Fritchley loses the puck, but it's foot chase. Lovely legs, lovely skate from Parry, putting pressure on Fleming. Don't think Liam realised that Parry was giving him time, taking his time and space. Norman bats it 4 deep. Parry again, working hard. Just overskates it, young Will Cunningham. Finds Booth. on the other side. Oh, lovely. No one home for ACT as it's battered into the slot. Miss Steffner. Oh, sorry, Fleming. Should recognise those red gloves. Skates across the face. Unlucky. Hard shot there from Cunningham. Cunningham chips over. Gives Zapatero some time and space. Lovely cut in. Lovely little Gretzky turn, giving himself a little bit of time and space, but unable to control it fully. Young Jake Cunningham with the puck. Has a hard shot. Oh! Hits the top post. I'm not sure. I don't think that went in.
Crossbar and out.
ACT bats it around the back of the boards. Out down to the blue line. Kept in by Ng. Looking for a pass. Finds one. Oh, hard shot. Breached down and the butterfly to save. Again, New South Wales batting it into the slot. No one able to connect with their sticks. Getting a little bit lost. So lovely save again by Breach. She's working hard. Trying to keep ACT in it. Lovely work from ACT, and we have a foot race there. Banks it off the board. Makarenko again banks it off the board. Maybe a little bit too deep. And it's too deep, and we come back for icing.
3:11 remaining, and New South Wales will come back, and it will be an attacking zone face-off coming up for New South Wales to the right hand or blocker side of Aaron Breach. So right now we're going to change sides.
Cafe corner.
Cafe corner.
Yeah.
Or to the left hand or glove side of Aaron. I love that one. Grizz from Canberra. I really got onto that description from him.
Lesk looking for the middle pass. Oh, lovely save from Breach. 74 shots on Breach so far. He's only been breached 23 times. Yes, Lesk picking it up. Love to see it. Lovely pass to Miller Steffner. Husk in support somehow coming from behind. And oh, hits the post. Esri has a shot. Blocked by bodies. Right, bats it away. Out of zone. Lesk has to regather. Again, dances around outside shoulder, inside shoulder. Breach there in correct position. D with a shot, but it's wide. Lesk. Lesk to pass down deep behind the net. Lesk again, just that shot. That's just that pass from Miller Steffner to Lesk and into the front of the house, and Breach unable to save.
So 2:02 remaining. The score continues to mount for Hayden Lesk and the New South Wales team. Final 2 minutes of play. Simon, bring us home.
New South Wales battling a little bit of trip over. D dancing, trying to use his soccer skills.
Dancing D with soccer skills, like it.
Batted deep. Murphy on the chase. May negate the... Oh, I would consider Murphy very unlucky not to have that waved away.
Murphy certainly showed some speed there.
Yeah.
Hang on, she's playing for New South Wales.
Excellent effort.
Seriously, it was great effort from Murphy trying to wipe out the icing there, and not necessarily things that a lot of people at this age group may understand. It was great effort anyway.
Well, even at older levels in-house, they don't understand that they have to beat the icing, or the D that don't understand that they have to get there first. Otherwise, it gets waved away. Taylor dances around, comes behind the net. Oh, looks to see he's trying to go. He's trying to look to see he was trying to do a little Michigan there.
We did have a Michigan yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we've seen one last week as well. Van Eppen comes back to pick up. Bats it forward.
There is 1 minute remaining in the third period.
Dances around, comes on the outside shoulder. Passes, breach. Just not able to get there across. He was sliding across, but there was just a little bit too much room above the blocker side.
This is a beautiful goal, Simon. In and out of one, in and out of two. Getting a good quality shot on. That's great.
Fleming. Distinctive low skating style. Red gloves. He tried to bat it away. Burns managed to keep it in. Dances around the forecheck. Back check of Aurora. Dylan Steffner. ACT unable to get out of the zone. Fleming, just loses control of that. He's trying to make a drive for the net. ACT managed to bat it away. Burns able to pick it up. Steps in. Batted away, and Burns has to pick up. Van Eppen on the other side as in support. Bats that, and I would say that was, it would have been icing had it the time not run out. So there we have it, folks. 25-1 win for New South Wales over ACT. Not quite the score that ACT would have wanted to see, but there are some promising sequences, and certainly Breach, Aaron Breach, certainly I think a high quality goalie. Just not able to, there's only so much you can do when you see 78 shots.
So high-speed handshake line here, Simon.
Oh, yeah, they're going fast. Third period goals, lots of goals. Goal number 19, scored by Quinton assisted by Jensen Robinson. Hudson Less, that name again for goal number 20, assisted by Adam Milsteffer. Adam Milsteffer scoring goal 21, assisted by Hudson Less, so a little bit of vice versa. Charles Hui, assisted by Yatyin Dita Lau for 22. Jack Dillon scored goal number 23, assisted by Adam Milsteffer. And Hudson Lesk again, assisted by Adam Milsteffer for goal number 24. And then Ashton scoring unassisted for goal number 25. So you've been watching the Ginsberg ACT versus New South Wales game at Hunter Ice Skating Stadium as part of the IHA National Championships 2024. I'm Simon Gintings, and I've been with Eric Brook. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back shortly for yet another game. But bye for now.